Superhero.
Man, listen, Static Shock.
Woo woo. Yeah,
Hey,
that was fire.
I love Static Shock. What's good? Saywhatsreel crew. Welcome back. I'm Nick.
And I am Batman.
And if this is your first time watching and you love our reels, this is our first superhero talk one. Just want to give you a little background. Not to speak for him, I don't read no comics. So I grew up watching cartoons like Batman, Justice League. Obviously, I watched all the common stuff like Iron Man to now. I watched everything, but we not on no nerd shit. We don't know all the intricate details. But
we respect the nerds and the geeks that do all that though.
Yeah, we fuck it.
No doubt about it. We respect
deep,
y'all.
Like I watch a lot of anime, so I'm deep on the anime stuff. I'm just not heavy on comic stuff. So when we doing our games and we doing this conversation, relax a little bit. We not no motherfuckers that be reading all the comments and knowing hella details.
It's all right, man. Listen, the Presence and Dr. Manhattan and One Above All, the strongest of all time, be in the comic books, stuff like that. They're probably not gonna come up. So when you say, hey, why don't you have the strongest superhero of all time? These guys who all you gotta do is snap their fingers and they're dead. No, we like to talk about our favorite superheroes, mainstream superheroes. That's what we fuck with. The ones who get the TV shows, the anime TV shows, the movies, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Who'd you grow up? How'd you get into it? Like, what was your first superhero stuff?
Listen, Batman the Animated Series was my favorite one. And that's how I started off, was Batman the Animated Series, Spider-Man, Iron Man, X-Men, Wolverine. Like, that's stuff that I watched. Obviously, I did watch Superman, but Superman has always been a little boring. But Justice League, Static Shock was really big. Superhero.
Man, listen, Static Shock.
Woo woo.
Hey,
that was fire.
I love Static Shock. My favorite, so similar to yours, but I was a big Smallville person. Like,
the show, yeah.
Smallville was my shit. So I loved Superman. I loved Batman. I was big on Wolverine because I ran around the house with the claws and shit like that. Yeah. And Spider-Man. So that was like the, and X-Men. I was big on X-Men. Like X-Men 3 was like one of my highlights of my life. Like
United?
Yes.
Jesus.
That I know it's weird, but I was in the movie theater at the time. I'm younger.
Yeah, I know. And it's kind of like Batman and Robin for me.
And Batman and Robin, I think.
Yeah, it's like Batman Robin. Like Batman Robin, obviously, you look back at it now, it's awful. But as a kid, Mr. Freeze and the way Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's awful. Don't get me wrong, he's awful. But when you're a child, you don't realize what's bad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You think it's good. And as a child, Batman and Robin I thought was really good. Did you grow up on Teen Titans?
Hell yeah.
Teen Titans was good. So you grew up on the TV show Smallville, which is a great show. I grew up mostly on the animated stuff. I was really big on the animated stuff before obviously we got old enough and we got to watch all the movies from the MCU. Yes. Obviously DC with Batman, obviously the Dark Knight, which is still
once we got older, it hit that stride. That's when I really got far deep into it. Everything else was X-Men cartoons. Anything that came on CW, I was clearing it.
Yeah.
Didn't really have cable.
Lightning.
Yeah, didn't have cable, so I didn't really get into the other stuff that was on Nickelodeon or whatever. I forgot.
Yeah. Was Arrow your favorite?
Yes, but that's CW.
Yeah, I know CW.
Anything on CW, anything that I could watch then, that's what I was like. That's as far as my superhero stuff. So we just wanted to give y'all a little background on what we've watched, how much we've watched, before y'all start getting all aggy about, why you don't mention this superhero? Because nigga, we don't know them.
Yeah, we just talk about our favorite, our personal favorite superheroes. And we do want you to comment your personal favorite superheroes. Doesn't matter who it is. We want to know who they are. We'll comment back. You know what I mean? I mean, we know all the superheroes, but like I said, if it's not on television, you're probably not gonna hear about it. Like, we love our mainstream superheroes,
And we don't
that
give
we
a fuck
see.
about if this nigga ain't even been on a TV show or a cartoon. If he's only been in a comic, we don't care, bro. Like, honestly, I don't care. Like, what's the point of talking about it? Like,
Yeah.
no one's in the street having conversation about these characters that nobody like knows about.
But like, when we're talking about superheroes, I don't want to just talk about, you know what I'm saying, the classic ones that are only in Marvel and DC. I want to see, you know what I mean, talk a little bit about, you know, Homelander, Omni-Man, Invincible, Goku, Vegeta. Like, just like, who, I want to know what would be like your favorite battle. Like, would you want to see Goku go against in the MCU or DC? Or do you want to see him face, like, who would you want to see, like, a One Punch Man go against in the same type of realm? Like, mix it up. Don't just do, cause I know a lot of people just do Marvel and DC. Let's open it up, man. Who you want to see? Oh, we got next week, May 8th. We got Mortal Kombat 2. Who would you want to see? Liu Kang or Scorpion? Get over here. Like, who would you want to see? You know what I mean? We got Street Fighter later in the year. You know what I mean? So we want to mix up. Like, what would be like a fantasy battle for you guys? Like, what is your fantasy superhero or villains matchup?
We know y'all love villains.
Yeah,
boy.
We know you love villains. Obviously, you know, Joker or whatnot. Y'all let us know who y'all thought was better than Joker or whatnot in the comment section. Y'all let us hear about that. So, who was your like favorite villain growing up? Like, who'd you fuck with the most?
My favorite villain growing up, it was probably Joker. I say because a lot of the animated Joker was funny. Like, like when I was a kid, I was watching that. It just, Joker was good. I was big. It's tied between him and Magneto.
Magneto is hard.
Magneto was like,
it's tough.
I used to run around the crib lifting shit up, like acting like I can like take any metal piece in the house. Like I would say it's tied between Magneto and Joker. Who's your favorite villain?
So I'm a big Batman guy. So like obviously Joker, gas, no doubt about it. But other than Joker, if I had to pick another one, because I was really, really big on, I also watched a lot of the Avengers shows, stuff like that. So like I like seeing, obviously he's about to come out now, but Doom was crazy. So I love watching Doom. So I'm glad that we're finally gonna get a better version than the one we got back in the Fantastic Four version earlier. So I love Doom. Now, underrated villain that I fuck with always, I used to love Frieza.
You little monkeys.
I used to love Frieza. I fucked with Frieza for sure.
I fucked with Frieza. Frieza was tough.
Yeah, he was real tough.
Okay.
Because the problem is, like, as much as I love, like, Batman, stuff like that, like, they have a lot of these, like, I don't want to, like, shit on, but a lot of B-list, C-list guys, you know,
they
Scarecrow
do.
and Ra's al Ghul, like, Mr. Free, like, not very hard villains, like, villains that, you know, like, Bane was cool, but
they're all comparable to Batman's strength.
Yeah.
Like, they never put Batman against somebody that's like overwhelmingly strong.
Yeah.
It never was like Batman like, oh man, this is like throwing hands with Bane was like a threat to him. Like broke his back.
Yeah.
All right, that's.
But like Riddler and Penguin and you know, Catwoman and Poison Ivy, it's just like, Yeah.
So his villains are pretty basic.
But like I fucked with like Darkseid, Apocalypse, like I don't know, the villains in Marvel, like I just point out Magneto, the villains, Kong the Conqueror, the villains in Marvel to me have always been more like this has been better. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Thanos, like they have some really hard ass villains in Marvel. Not to say, and I know what y'all gonna say, don't shit on DC, they got some good villains, but I don't know. To me, Marvel villains just seem like the way that they were portrayed were more of a threat.
But also, Marvel was more on deep universe,
Yes.
different type timelines, and their world seemed so much bigger than DC.
Yeah.
Like, because when I was a kid watching DC stuff, it wasn't that deep. Like, you know, the Batman, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Green Lantern. He came from another world, but they didn't really give a fuck about that. It was just like, you know. Yeah. But when you go to Marvel, and like what we've been shown with Marvel is like, oh, you got variants and this universe and that universe, this Spider-Man, that Spider-Man. We had a Spider-Man with 3 different Spider-Mans. Like, it seems like Marvel always has a lot going on. Like, a lot going on. Compared to DC. DC is like...
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
For what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you think about it, right? Some people's favorite Spider-Man is not even Peter Parker. It's Miles Morales, right? So you look at it that way. You can all, like you said, there's different ones, right? Obviously, like, I love, like, also another one I love is Dark Phoenix, right? Dark Phoenix is badass, right? But, like, who's Dark Phoenix?
Jean Grey.
Who's fucking, I mean, it's like you just pointed out, like, it's just, it's one of those things, like you said, like, it's kind of not fair.
Which to that point, Jean Grey, the Dark Phoenix that we got in the movie was ass.
Yeah, it was terrible.
I'm not gonna go on like a movie rant, but some of these movies that they've given us, it's like, y'all have the material, bro. Like, we could have gotten way better, especially on DC. Marvel will cut y'all some slack because y'all had some rough past couple years, and I think Fox is really the one that put a lot of shit on Marvel's badge. I mean, on Marvel's plate, because anything that Fox did was ass. Like, anything. I don't think Fox has produced one good movie. I mean, you can say X-Men, I guess. X-Men 1 and 2. Possibly. But everything else...
Yeah, Fantastic Four was shit.
Venom.
And the worst part is you had Miles Teller and you had Michael B. Jordan in it. And it was fucking awful. Like, that's pretty bad.
You run that bitch back now, I'd probably do something different.
Because they're in it, or because
they're in it. Like, if you would have redo
you got them
Fantastic
when they were young.
Four, you
got them when they were young.
If you would get them now, it's different.
That Fox
different.
version was, Fox, you're right.
Anything that Fox touched was ass. Carnage.
Speaking of, they fucked up Carnage. They fucked up Venom. Like, they fucked up a lot.
We'll leave that alone.
I got a question for you. Out of all the villains, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to, okay, I'll put it this way. Out of all the superheroes, who has the best villains together? Like, so Batman's villains, Spider-Man's villains, Superman's villains, X-Men villains. Well, I don't want to say X. Yeah, I guess it's fair. No, it's not, because X-Men has so many damn villains. Yeah. There's so many of them. We'll just do it by Iron Man, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. If just one.
I prefer Spider-Man villains. Spider-Man villains are pretty fucking gas.
Just Venom and Carnage alone.
Those two alone, but I mean the classic one. Green Goblin.
Goblin. Dr. Octopus is cool. Doc Ock is cool.
Yeah, Spider-Man his villains were very entertaining. Like we spoke about earlier, Batman's villains.
Yeah.
We love them, but it's just like they
like
are
you said,
right.
They're not a threat.
They're not a threat. I like my villains to like murk shit. Like I like them to really like make you feel hopeless. Like when you're watching it, like, oh man. Or I like my villains big stepping. Like I like them crushing shit.
I mean, I just feel like because how much Stan Lee loved Spider-Man, like that was literally like his favorite superhero.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. You could tell like he put real work into that.
And now he finally got. Well, excuse me, rest in peace. But now there's an actual Spider-Man that is young enough to continue this thing forward. Like,
yeah, Tom Holland's not going anywhere anytime soon. It is interesting that they keep wanting to include Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I do find that to be interesting, but nostalgia always wins.
How that song going, Frozen? Let it go, let it go, let that shit go.
I mean, that's how me and you feel, but I know a lot of the fans love them and want to see them, stuff like that, but that to me, I always find it to be a money grab when you keep including people that don't need to be here. Like,
Bro, I say this shit all the time. When you have these comic books and movies, just make new material. Bring in new artists, new actors that can play different roles. We don't need to see same faces over and over again. Like the Avengers, you bringing back all these people, and like even doing the Robert Downey Jr. as Doom, like they could have did a different route. Like you could have gave us the real Doom, but you scared it's a money grab. It's always about money when it comes to these superhero shows. Like you gotta have the highest level actors. How about just get the right fucking person for the job, and we'll see. Like with the product, we don't care about the actor. We care about the character.
Yes, think about it. Right, they could have gone out and gotten someone who was a star to play Michael Jackson and Michael. No, Jafar Jackson's basically a new actor. No one knew him before Michael, and they made someone. Look how great he was. And now, I bet you he gets tons of roles coming up here in the next 2, 3, 4 years. Yes, it's about the character. You get an actor, a new actor off the street, that's how you make somebody. This is how you make someone.
Like, I love Iron Man, but, actually, the one that they're quiet about is Wolverine. Like, they're scared to redo X-Men because they're nervous about, oh man, just get the right person that looks like Wolverine and that can play the part. We don't need some familiar face, or you don't have to bring back Hugh Jackman. We love him as a classic, but as we're moving forward, stop relying on these certain level actors to come in. Just grab the best person that can play the best part.
And Logan was a great swan song for this man. So Logan was so good. We didn't even see him no more. I was cool, like, all right, cool. And then here's the money grab. Deadpool and Wolverine. We're back, baby. Like, oh my God. And I'm not trying to say that the movie wasn't good. It was. But is it not time to move on?
They have problem with moving on because they know if they move on, this new character might not put asses in seats. They might be like, man, if we just put this nobody in this that's playing Wolverine, we might not get nobody. But we all know if we see a cover with we're going to go see it. It don't matter who's like. Yeah. I don't care if like who is this actor. I'm not going to do that.
If he plays the role well,
he plays it well.
We gonna fuck with it. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it is pretty crazy how that is because now it just seems like it's all about names.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's all about names. Like, I really thought, all right, we're not going to see Chris Evans no more. No, we are.
You thought.
Yeah, I thought, and here he is. Because a lot of people have been sadly complaining about Anthony Mackie. They don't like him as the new Captain America. They don't like it, whatever. But you got to give it time, And personally, I didn't think he did a bad job. I actually thought the movie was better than expected, in my opinion. I really thought the movie was going to be pretty bad, and it wasn't awful.
It was straight.
Yeah.
I'll say this about Mackie's version. I don't have a problem with him playing it. I just more so, it's probably just fatigue. It's Captain America fatigue. And so we've seen Captain America, then you throw in a new one, and it's like, doesn't have the same luster. And it's also, it's different. It's different. Like, outside of him being black, like, duh. But it's just different. It's not the same.
I can tell you the real problem with it, too, is you look back at all the Captain America movies, okay? Let's be honest. The first Captain America, sure, you know what I'm saying, it's the origin story. Mm-hmm. So cool, it's whatever. But then they come out with not one, but 2 back-to-back bangers. Some people find these movies to be better than the Avenger movies.
Yeah, that Winter Soldier. Whew.
Winter Soldier is so tough. And Civil War is really tough too. And to be honest, it's not really fair to Mackie because Mackie really had to carry this movie by himself. And in Winter Soldier and in Civil War, you got basically Civil War is Avengers 2.5.
Yeah.
So like you got true. Like Black Panther and Hulk and Spider-Man and Iron Man and Civil War. Like you got all these different ones, Civil War. And then obviously Winter Soldier, they had Black Widow and they had extra people in these movies. And it was the introduction of Bucky Barnes. So it had a lot to look forward to. And in this one, you get Red Hulk. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's not really fair.
But also, if you peep, like, Mackie's version, and I'm not saying this is inaccurate or accurate, but just using the wings, using the gear and shit, it's like Captain America is boots to the ground, we kicking ass.
Hand-to-hand combat type shit, yeah.
The new Captain America is, throwing the shield while flying out the sky looking saucy and all that, which is cool, but it's just different.
It's
like,
different.
The Captain Americas that you spoke of, Winter Soldier, hands.
Yeah.
Civil War, that scene with him and Iron Man in that cave, hands.
Oh,
so
Bucky.
Yeah,
oh, God.
hands.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, we see the current Captain America, and there's hands, but it's just a different feel. It's more technology involved. It's just different. So that's why I don't know if that's the reason why people like, but it could be because it's a nigga, but I don't know.
Also, the action is, like I said, Winter Soldier Civil War, the action was crazy.
It's crazy.
In this movie, there was no crazy action. Like I said, the story was fine, but there was no real action in this movie like that. So, like, it just, I feel like they put Anthony Mackie in a bad position. Like, the way they gave Chris Evans, like, these movies are not, like, these movies called Captain America, but they're not really about Chris Evans, per se.
That's
not about the Captain America character. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You have all these other Avenger characters in the movie, and it's like, they're all carrying the movie together. While in this last Captain America, you basically want him to carry the movie, and it's like...
And it followed the funk of shit they've been giving us.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like... I think it was still in the groove of the funk. Yeah. Like, because when those Captain Americas come out, it was banger at the banger at the banger.
Correct.
Then after Infinity War or Endgame, then they had their little melting point, and they just started to crash out a little bit. And then you got Internals, and it's just a shit show after that.
Yeah, Internals awful.
I think that stink rubbed off on the new Captain America.
Don't forget about Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
I mean, my bad, Miss Marvel. The Marvels.
Marvels.
Miss Marvel is one of the Marvels and terrible. I'm sorry. If you fuck with her, that's cool, but I don't mess with her.
I know in the comments and shit she raw, but the movie just left her such a bad impression. I don't even give a fuck.
Kitty Glitter, whatever the hell that was.
Jesus.
Listen, and the thing is, it's like, I understand, hey guys, it's Disney. You got to look out for the kids too, whatever, but look at the demographic. We're like our demographic. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't cover that. Let's just be real. You know what I'm saying? And then She-Hulk, you know what I mean? That type of, you know what I'm saying?
Started, bro.
I heard she's not even going to be in these movies.
Great.
Which is great. It's great. Because it was terrible.
I didn't even watch that shit.
Which was for the best. Definitely for the best. Like,
and I think there was a little bit of fatigue coming from the audience of like Disney was throwing out so much. It's like the Marvel stuff that we were getting, it was a nice pace. And then they just went nuts on us. Like, just, TV show here, movie here, TV show here, TV show. It was just like so much. And I think there was viewers fatigue.
They put out a lot of trash too.
Yeah.
It's just too much material.
Because you're rushing and just trying to throw shit out there. It was money grab time. They like, hey, we trying to get the bag. Let's throw, we got this many projects and this amount of time we need to drop. And
they do it with Star Wars too. That's just like, what?
And you would think, because most people would think, oh man, we getting so much. This is dope. But then on the other side, we suffer on the quality.
Yeah.
So I prefer quality over just a shit ton of content.
That's why I've always been okay with like the Batman movies taking so long. Like,
absolutely,
they take 3-4 years to put them out. But guess what? They're all quality. Speaking of another one that takes a long time, the Avatar movies.
Yes.
Forever. But guess what? Every single one of them you can't say are not good to great to amazing. You just can't not say that.
The problem with that is I think the superhero audience has become accustomed to often.
Yes.
Like, and no patience. Like,
correct.
They're like, most kids, when they go to the movies now, they see an Avengers, they want that shit now.
Which is crazy because to get Doomsday and then get Secret Wars back-to-back years is wild.
Very well.
You would think
normally
that
that'd be some time.
Yeah.
But they probably know. I think they're also trying to get that feeling again that they had from Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Like that massive success. Mm-hmm. I think they're trying to rebuild that. And by having a movie this year, I guarantee you this one, Doomsday would be good. But it'll be such a way of like a setup. Mm-hmm. It'll set it up for Secret Wars to like go crazy. I think that's why it's such a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
I think this one is gonna be a great movie, but I don't think it's gonna be the one where we like, oh my God, that shit was amazing. I think Secret Wars will be amazing.
Well, let me ask you a question. Which one do you thought was better out of Infinity War and Doomsday? I mean, Infinity War and Endgame.
Infinity War.
Okay.
But that's different. The way the setup was amazing.
Uh-huh.
But the following hit wasn't as amazing. That's the flop.
I mean, I guess with Secret Wars, just the name of it should let you know that shit gonna be wild.
Exactly.
They should let you know that's gonna be wild for sure.
Doomsday sounds like Doomsday. It's gonna be like this. Obviously Doom, but it's gonna be
if it should be him fucking destroying. Well, not killing all, but beating their ass. It should be him beating ass for sure.
And it could very well be just like the Avenger one. Like the first one was the best, and then the second one was straight.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling this one's gonna be like the one that's great. The next one will be amazing.
Yeah.
So that's something. That's
I know
how
why y'all ain't gonna agree because I already know how y'all gonna be at then. I already know what they're gonna be saying in the comments for this one.
Bro, they
gonna be on your ass for saying that. But I see what you're saying though, because this makes sense. Like, especially if you know anything about Secret Wars, you know how fucking wild that should be.
Exactly.
You should definitely know. Now, I do have a question for you. It pertains to Doomsday. So, as you know, Doomsday comes out December 18th, the same day as Doom 3. Let me ask you a question. I'm a person, and I'll let y'all know, when I go to the movies, I do like seeing 2 in a day, okay? Because usually I can find one that's around 2 hours and another one that's a little bit over an hour and a half. So I spend close to like 4 hours at the movies. That's cool. This one comes out, these two, Doomsday and Doom 3, come out on the same day, okay? Doomsday is going to be 3 hours and 45 minutes. Doom 3 is easily going to be over 3 hours long. So you're looking at between 7 and 8 hours of either you're going to be in the movie theater on just that day, like if you're me, or that weekend, you're spending 7 to 8 hours. How do you feel about that? Do you think that one of these should have came out a month earlier or a couple weeks earlier? How do you feel about them putting out maybe 2 of the best movies of the year, maybe movie of the year contenders, out on the same day?
It's very conflicting for me because I would love to, like, because you're getting them both, but I feel bad because I don't want one movie to do not as well because the other one's in theater. Like, I would hate for Avengers to go crazy, then Doomsday doesn't get as many sales that first day or that weekend.
That's what's going to happen, I think, though.
And now people are talking about it's a flop and all that. Or I don't want one to be overshadowed. Like, that's just me because I really love Doom. I love Doom, like 1, 2, and I'm assuming the third one's going to be great. And this is the first actual Marvel movie that I'm excited for, like super excited for. I'm excited for Spider-Man, but this is the first one where I'm like really excited for. And it just has to be on the same day as another movie that I really love.
How are you going to do it, by the way?
I'm more than likely going to just watch them both the same day. Probably the earliest I can go to see, I'm seeing Doom first. And then I'm going to go see Doomsday. That's the order I would see it.
I feel like for this, I feel like Dune is going to lose some money. Because, and the only reason I say that is because people been waiting for this Doomsday for a little minute now. I feel like people are really, really excited about it. Not saying that the people are not excited about Doom 3. They are. But they've gotten a Doom 2 recently compared to the last time we got an Avengers, right? So, like, I just feel like everyone's going to run in the movie theater. And I'd still see Doom still making that money, though. I can still see it making close to $1 billion. Don't get me wrong. Because the good thing is the next week after is Christmas. And that's like for me, that's what I was doing that since a kid. It was a yearly tradition was to go to the movies. And the movies would be packed on Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
Packed. So I feel like it's coming out still at a good time because let's say you see Doomsday December 18th and you wait till Christmas to see Doom. Like, it's still going to get that money. I just feel like overall, like, some people might wait now because they're like, I don't want to be in the movies back-to-back weeks. I'm choosing one. I'm going to choose this one. I'll just wait till it comes out because that's a long time. That's a lot of hours you're putting into the movie theater at one time. It's just it's a lot. Like I said, I think we both talked about this. Doomsday being that long is crazy. Like,
which I don't mind, but
I mean, I don't mind, but
don't drink nothing. Don't eat nothing.
Yeah,
don't eat anything that can,
you don't want to miss nothing. You don't want to miss this. I'm telling you right now, you do not want to miss this. I feel like if you miss anything in this movie, you're gonna miss something very important. I think this whole movie is gonna be important.
And I'm sorry, judgmental, but if you watch any of these movies on streaming, nah.
I don't recommend it.
These movies need to be in theaters. We need to keep the theaters alive. Do not try to, steal Doom and watch it at the crib or watch Doomsday at home on streaming because you feel like it. I don't care how great your setup is.
I'm talking to you niggas.
Like, go to the theater, bro.
Yeah, we talking to you.
Come on, bro. Man, y'all be at home. Let me show y'all how y'all watch movies at home. Like, bro, you're not locked in, bro.
On 123movies.com and shit. Yeah, we know what y'all be on.
Or the movie will be on, and you'll do what I do sometimes when I watch TV shows. I get up, go get like some floss or something, and I'll walk back in the room, and or I'm cooking while watching something. Come on, if you watch movies like that,
and y'all that got the Android and shit, y'all got the Cinema HD and shit on the phone, watching it and shit. Yeah, nah,
you're not getting the full experience.
Y'all need to see this in IMAX, Dolby, whatever. Y'all got to see this in the 4D, all that shit, all that time. You got to go to the movies to see these movies because these fighting scenes are going to go crazy in both movies. I mean, listen, and the actors and actresses that you have in this, these are all-star cast. I'm talking about in both. You got Jason Momoa, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland. I mean, not Tom Holland. My bad. Timothée Chalamet, Zendaya, and then the other one. I'm not gonna name all the stars they got in Doomsday. They just got so many stars in Doomsday. But like, Dune has all-star cast. The story. This one I think is gonna be the best of them yet. Okay, like to me, the Doones have only gotten better. Doom 1 was amazing. Doom 2 was out, and then Doom 3. Listen, if you read the books, you know where Doom 3 is going. So I don't even have to tell you, but Doom 3 is going to be really, really good.
And if you sit here and tell us our movies are so expensive, my nigga, you got 5 to 6 months.
Save that shit up.
To save money up.
All you got to do is save $1 a day. Save cents a day. Save 50 cents a day.
In the words of Lotto, don't be a brokey. don't be no brokey.
Listen,
bro.
No excuses at all. Hey, buy it as a Christmas present for somebody. Shit, you know what I mean? Give me an AMC theaters gift card or something. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, don't take your hoes to see it though. Like, cause these hoes do not watch this shit. Do not take these girls to these movies like thinking that's gonna get you some play. Don't do that.
Unless they are big into movies. Now, there are some that are big into movies. Or big in this. There are some nerdy, geeky girls who love it.
There's nothing worse than sitting in a
cool.
movie theater and y'all watching a huge movie like Doomsday. And it's like, who is this person? Who is
Asking
that?
all them questions. Asking all them questions.
Bro, that's not what you want.
Even worse. Sleeping and shit. That shit happens too.
I
And shit.
I don't know how much time we got. But I got to tell you this shit. I ain't told you this shit. It is fucked up. So if you made it this far in the podcast, this is just between us. You know what I'm saying? I saw Michael, like when I was watching Michael. I got situated. This lady come in pushing this girl in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, that's sweet. So she Parker. So I look because I'm like, oh, okay. Out of nowhere, all I heard. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm like, what is that? I'm like, this is why niggas don't want to come to the movies.
Yeah.
So she parked, and it's the little girl. And I'm like, oh shit, she disabled or whatever, right? So I'm like, I'm trying to watch the movie, but she's like doing all that shit. So they get up, they sit her down, and like throughout the movie, I can hear. And I'm like, bro, I'm starting to get pissed. And so I think her little oxygen tape thing was like beeping like crazy, like beep, beep, beep. It was during the hospital scene when Michael just got burnt. So I'm thinking it's the movie. So after it kind of left the scene, he walking around, all I heard was the beeping. Dog, I wanted to pick something up and throw it at her because I was so mad. I felt bad because she she couldn't breathe.
You must have been sitting. You were sitting low?
No, that's the thing. She was at the bottom.
And you were,
I was higher.
Up? Were you like 1 or 2 rows up?
I was like 3. I was like row E.
You can hear it from there?
Yes, bruh. It was so
everybody heard that shit.
Yeah, dog. I was so mad. She's disabled. I get it.
Yeah.
Whatever's going on with her, that's beautiful. You brought her to the movie. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I ain't trying to get us in trouble. But
speaking of Michael, I'm gonna say this, and I know that movie is gonna surpass probably $1 billion just because we saw the Super Mario Brothers movie together, the Galaxy that just came out a couple weeks ago. We had seen that together or whatever, and like we went. I think it was like 4 o'clock, something like that. It was an earlier time, and the movie theater wasn't packed. Now, that movie is going to make $1 billion. But for Michael, when I went, the whole movie theater was packed. I haven't seen a whole movie theater packed like that in a little minute.
Nigga, I went last night. So I saw it opening night, and then I took my wife to see it last night.
Uh-huh.
We was in GDX.
Okay.
It was packed.
Yeah.
I was walking in like, what the fuck? The week after?
Yes.
Bro, you right.
I'm saying
they're going crazy for Michael.
See this, so this is what I'm saying. I bring that up to bring this up. I need to see the same thing for Dune 3 and for Avengers, Doomsday, and for the Spider-Man movie. I want to see that more often because we need the movies to get back to what it used to be.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, movie theaters packed. Because these movies that are about to come out are all going to be straight bangers.
And if we want movies to continue in the future,
yes.
And if we want movies to, I don't know, stay alive, movie theaters to stay alive,
not go straight to streaming, not going straight to
show up.
Yeah, not going straight to Netflix and Amazon Prime.
I'm sorry, I don't watch Netflix movies because it's hard for me to get engaged in a movie at home.
Yeah,
like it is. Like I have to. Like I sit in the theater. That's my escape time. Like the movie theater is one of my favorite places to be.
It's very relaxation.
Yeah,
you get to sit back in your reclining seats.
Man, I get the recliner.
We got a theater, AMC Veterans. You know, if you got a girl, whatnot, you got the little love seat. Sit back and relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Something nice. You know what I mean? But I realized like he just said, when it comes to like Netflix and stuff like that, the only way I watch Netflix movie is if it has big, huge stars in it. Like, that's just me. So, like, the last one I watched had Ben Affleck and The Rip. Yeah, had Ben Affleck, had Matt Damon, had Tiana Taylor.
And it still was mid.
And it was mid for, yeah, it was mid, really. So, like, if I'm not, that's the only way you're going to get me to watch if there's a big star. If ain't no big star in it, don't ask me about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shows, sure, but the movies, nah. And the same thing for Prime. Like, I don't, like, I'm sorry, Tyler Perry, I'm not watching your movies on Netflix. Number one, they're probably mid because you've only gotten worse. It's just not the same anymore. You don't put them in the movie theater.
Yeah, so it don't
feel important.
Yes, I hope we continue to show up to movie theaters. We give these movie companies hope, like, hey, we can keep making movies because the TV shows have immensely changed the game. I will admit, TV is at an all-time high.
Yeah.
We get the shit that they putting on TV now is lit.
So much content.
So much. But the movies are starting to it's starting to get very shaky with movies. Like they're not wanting to make them, or it's just weird, or they scared to take risk on movies because people don't show up to watch movies in theaters. All that shit matters.
Yes.
Because when they were just pulling up from 3, it's fine. Like that, if a movie did bad, it did bad. If a movie did great, it did great. Now they only want to put a movie in theaters if they know it's going to do good.
Yeah, that's why these animated movies are always some of the top tier movies every year. Because the parents are bringing these kids out here to see these movies.
Yeah.
The parents are going to bring these kids.
They don't want their ass at home.
Yeah. You know what I mean? These Minions, Despicable Me movies, they always do crazy as hell in the movie theater. We got Toy Story 5 coming out. You know that's going to do stupid dummy crazy in the movie theater. Like, always animated movies go wild. Look at Mario. $1 billion. Like, they go crazy. They go crazy. Because you're not only getting the kids to go, but you're getting people like us, the nostalgia. We want to see it well. So you're getting grown-ass adults to sit down and watch these animated movies as well.
But you got anything else? I feel like that was a good little podcast. You had any more questions?
Yeah, like what do you feel about, you're talking about a TV show. I want to know what you feel about this one. It's a superhero show coming out. Spider-Noir. Nicolas Cage.
No. Bruh, I seen that shit. I was like, I'm not watching that shit. Like, I'm going to watch it, obviously, because it's going to... Like, bro, I didn't ask for this. I hate when they give us shit that we don't ask for. Like, it's Nicolas Cage, right?
Yes.
I saw the trailer. I said, why would I want to see this? What is this? I'm like, trip. I saw the commercial. I was like, what is going on? Like, is this a serious movie?
It's a show.
It's a show.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the fuck this shit is.
So... It's basically in like the 1920s, 1930s. It's gonna probably be I think you can either watch it in black and white or color, so it could have that Sin City feel to it. And it's basically like him playing like a Spider-Man, but it's like a detective. He's like a detective type of Spider-Man. And
this Amazon?
Yeah, it'll be on Prime.
Oh, they thirsty. Oh, Amazon thirsty.
Hey, people are gonna watch this shit.
This giving me
people gonna watch this. They gonna
Madam Web vibes.
It'll be better.
It's giving. I don't know. It's giving me Madam Web vibes.
It'll be better than Madam Web.
I'm supposed to take this serious?
Yeah.
We're supposed to take this Spider-Man serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. It'll be all right. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think it's gonna be.
When does shit come out?
This summer. I want to know what you thought about it because I'm like, I had a feeling you were gonna be acting like this with this shit.
Bruh. Like, I literally, I don't watch trailers.
I know you don't.
I unintentionally saw this shit, and I was like, ugh. Like I literally saw like a flash of, I was watching the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I was microwaving my food or whatever. I saw it in the corner. I said, is that Nicolas Cage? And I saw him put on the mask or something. I said, ugh, what the fuck? And I was like, I just turned away. I don't want to see this. Like, no.
It's going to do good, though. People going to watch it for sure. I mean, listen. All that bullshit trash they put out on Disney Plus, this can't be any worse than that. That's the way I see it. It can't be any worse than the bullshit we see on Disney Plus. So, I mean, is it going to be worse than She-Hulk or Ms. Marvel? Probably fucking not.
I'm talking shit, but like I said, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
But again, I don't care. I didn't ask for this. Like, I promise you.
Yeah, no.
If I don't watch it, I'm not losing sleep. I promise you. I won't even think of this shit again. It won't even be something on my mind.
I just want to know what is it about Nicolas Cage? Like, he just gets like. Is it me or was there like that wasn't a show or a movie, but there was something that he dressed a cameo where he dressed up as Superman or something too. Like, he just gets to like, I don't know, he gets all these roles. It's just like.
I love Gone in 60 Seconds.
I like that too.
And a part of me loved Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider? Yeah. I like Face Off.
Yes. But a lot of his roles.
Remember Renfield?
A lot of his roles are, how do I say this nicely? Just the shit he's in is ass. Like, I think that's, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's picking these roles or he's making these roles ass. I don't know. Yeah. Like I said, respectfully, but he's supposed to be like a, like
top tier actor.
A top tier actor.
Yeah.
But he's always in something that's Like this Spider-Man New York shit is, I can tell from the look. I'm like this, nigga. Like it's.
I liked him in Long Legs, but like once again, you know it's some weird shit that it's not for everybody. But
Exactly,
I liked it.
bro.
I liked it.
Whose role is this?
It's not for everybody. But like I know a lot of people like Nick Cage. If you like Nick Cage, more power to you.
I mean, my name is Nick.
You have a
I support
point.
him.
You have a point though. He do a lot of weird shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going on with
There
that.
are a couple bangers he's done. Like wasn't he? Yeah, he's National Treasure.
Yes.
Yeah, National Treasure's gas. It's good. So I mean, you'll find here and there he does stuff that's good, but
he's never has he ever got to a point where he was like Oscar worthy?
Oh fuck no.
That's my like,
fuck
but
no.
he should have.
Yeah.
His name is he's a pretty big actor.
Yeah.
But he's never done anything that puts him in as and it might not even be his fault. It could just be the shit that he's picking.
I don't know the way he kind of acts. The way he sounds. If he ever won an Oscar, I would be kind of like if The Rock ever won an Oscar. I'd be like, what the is the acting? What happened to acting? You know what I mean? Like
He low key gives me the Frosted Flakes version of a corny Jared Leto. You see what I'm saying? Like Jared Leto, you hate him.
He's fucking terrible.
He's corny, right?
Hey, if you like his music, 30 seconds, that's cool, whatever. But he's probably
As an actor,
one of the fucking worst actors I've ever seen.
But Nicolas Cage is like the Frosted Flakes version, where it's like
except he's not great.
Yeah, it's just like it's still corny, but it's like Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? It's like the commercial, like
yeah.
It's like oh, but
people hear his name and they go see the movie.
Yeah.
But then they see it and they're usually disappointed.
Yeah,
He's disappointed afterwards.
that's the perfect analogy I can make. It's like he's not, he's not cornflakes, but it's like Frosted Flakes. You fuck with it, but then after the milk has been sitting there a little bit too long, you're like,
the first few tastes is good, and then
yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted. Listen, guys, we just want to give you like a little superhero movie talk. You know what I mean? Something light for the channel. Like we said, if we want to know your favorite superhero, your favorite villain. We want to know what's the next movie you want to go see. Like, what you into? Are you going to see next week Mortal Kombat 2? We're going to be covering that next week.
That is next week.
That comes out next week. Who's your favorite Mortal Kombat character? Do y'all fuck with Johnny Cage? Do you fuck with Johnny Cage?
I guess. I'm not a huge Mortal Kombat person.
I like the video games.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, the first one was okay, and then we'll see, like I just want to see some fatality. Like they just need to do it right. That's all I'm gonna say. Give us as much violence as possible and I'll be a happy camper.
See, this one's is straight. The one I think is a stinker is Street Fighter.
Oh, Street Fighter.
That's the one where I'm like, it's a stinker.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. And this sucks. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Huge wrestling fan. I watch every week, faithfully. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. When I saw they casted Cody Rhodes in the fucking movie, Roman Reigns, no offense. Yeah, no offense to either of those guys. They're great professional wrestlers. But I was just like, what the fuck? And then I saw 50 Cent was in the movie. I'm just like, all right. Like, Jason Momoa was great. I'm not going to say that's not great, but you start looking at the cast, you're just kind of like scratching your head like, this shit going to be good because what are we doing here? Mm-hmm. Like, I get it. Y'all want to make it as, quote unquote, real as possible or whatever, authenticity, but I guess this is kind of what we're asking for in a way, too. You want to kind of make new stars, per se. And I guess, Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes are not really actors. So
hell no, that ain't the shit we talking about. That is not what we talking about.
We'll see.
What?
That's how we got The Rock. That's how we got The Rock. Let's just be real. The Rock played as a Scorpion King, and then it led to him being one of the most, box office stars of all time. So maybe this is.
But wrestling was peak then.
Wrestling. That's true. Wrestling is peak, but wrestling is not peak now per se. But it is on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So you do see it. And what's to say if this doesn't make Roman Reigns? This isn't his breakout role. I don't think this is Cody Rhodes' breakout role whatsoever. But
I could be by myself with this, and I'm fine. I think a lot of Rock's success too is also because he's black. I think a lot of that, or is he half black or whatever?
Half black, half Samoan.
Yeah, so he's black. I think a lot of that has to do with it too. I think we supported him a lot, and I think that has helped. And everybody loves The Rock too. I know niggas who didn't watch wrestling fuck with The Rock. Niggas that don't watch wrestling, I don't never hear them talk about Roman Reigns. So
he's the biggest star. Women love the way he looks. I'm thinking maybe they can support. Yeah. So I mean, could this be the role for him? Who knows? For Roman Reigns, that's not. I don't think it's Cody Rhodes' main role. I think this is a waste of time for Cody Rhodes. No. But it wouldn't surprise me if this is what started off Roman Reigns' transition of leaving wrestling and trying to become a Hollywood star. I mean, that's why these people do this. They want to become big stars, right? He was in the Zootopia movie. He's one of the Z-Bros in that movie. So he's trying to transition really from wrestling into Hollywood. So
bro,
he's gonna keep doing these roles.
From that word, bro.
And don't forget about your boy. Oh yeah.
I'm so scarred from that word. I'm just like, ooh, shit.
My bad. Y'all know what I mean. Let's not talk about the now.
I might edit that bitch. I might bleep that bitch.
That's it. What about your boy, John Cena?
John Cena's lit. He's a GOAT.
Okay, but he also, wrestling wasn't at its peak, and he switched over. He switched over to being a Hollywood guy and started acting too.
All right. Maybe it's because I'm being like, what's the word I'm looking for? Because, like, yes, you're right. The Rock got that role. I mean, he got that opportunity. He cashed it in, and he got to where he's at. John Cena got some roles, cashed in, and he got to where he's at.
Don't forget about Batista, too.
Batista had really good roles, too. So you're right. Maybe Roman Reigns, this is possible. Maybe it is possible. But it's just something about this new batch of wrestlers. They don't have the same aura that can convert to like movies and stuff.
You don't think Roman Reigns has it?
No, I don't look at him and see that shit. There's nothing about him that makes me want to go see him in a movie. The only wrestler that I see right now,
he could definitely give it a couple of years. He could definitely.
I would go see any movie where he's in.
Yeah, Trick Williams could be.
But that's personally like what I like. Somebody I see, I'm like,
Trick has that charisma for sure.
Yeah,
but I'm thinking, Roman is related to The Rock. It's just it could be an easier conversion for him. You know what I mean?
To be seen, my nigga. If Street Fighter, if Stink Fighter is bad.
Stink Fighter. Wow.
If it's bad, then I'm actually, when we do our review and we talk about it, that's what I'm gonna say. Man, I saw Stink Fighter. It wasn't good.
What if it's actually good though? What if it's actually pretty good?
What if doing his ass? Not gonna happen, right? All right.
Why do you think? Why do you think it's gonna be so bad? Because you are, without a shadow of doubt, think it's gonna be so bad. Why do you think it's gonna be so bad? You don't even give it a chance to be decent.
Pictures. I mean, at what?
Okay.
I won't be closed-minded. You're right.
Out of the two, okay, because you feel that's gonna be bad, and I feel like Supergirl's gonna be awful.
Okay? Oh no, Supergirl's gonna be better than the Street Fighter.
Well, it should be, just based off of how much money they probably spent on both of them. I'm pretty sure. I'm about to say it. Street Fighter,
Stink Fighter, nigga.
I'm pretty sure that budget is nowhere near the same budget as Supergirl. And the propaganda that Supergirl's gonna get because of that girl was in Superman, like, it's gonna be pretty big. So I expect Supergirl to be at least decent. I don't think it's gonna live up to my expectations or the expectations that it should live up to.
I got some shit I want to say off camera about Supergirl. I will.
Why off camera?
It might be a little too much for these niggas. So I just would. Last thing, Batman is your guy. Mm-hmm. I never gave you an answer on who my overall favorite superhero is.
Yeah.
I don't have one because it was like a mixture. Like I had phases. Like I was huge Spider-Man person. I was huge on Wolverine. I was huge on Superman.
Okay.
I was huge on Batman. So it's literally like a collective of like those. So it's always gonna be hard for me to be like, man, this guy is like the one. Like, man, this is my favorite superhero.
Which, out of all of them, which world would you want to be in? Would you be in Metropolis with Superman? Would you be in Gotham City with Batman? Would you be with Peter Parker, Daily Bugle? Would you be Daily Bugle?
X-Men? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Would you be with the X-Men? Would you be at their little spot they be at?
Would I have would I have opportunity to have powers or something?
I'll put it this way. Whose sidekick would you be? Would you want to be like Robin, Nightwing for Batman?
Hell nah, they going through the gutter. Hell nah. Straight on them. Superman, that nigga made me feel like shit. So he'll make me feel pointless or useless. So I don't want to be a part of Superman.
Maybe you're Kryptonian, you'd be all right.
Oh, if I was a Kryptonian?
Yeah, you'd be his sidekick. Crypto's Kryptonian. That's his sidekick.
Oh, if I was a Kryptonian, I'd probably slide with Superman because bruh, the amount of hoes I could get as a, oh my God. Bruh.
Now, remember, you'd have to kind of keep it under wraps, though, like him. He's Clark Kent.
Oh, yeah.
So you have to be Nick.
That's true. X-Men, when you're a mutant, they be treating you all weird and shit.
They treat you really weird as a mutant.
Yeah,
That's why they gotta be in that place.
I probably if I could be like a sidekick to Superman as in like a Kryptonian, oh yo, it's up.
I thought you fuck with Nightwing, Robin. You don't fuck.
Bro, do you see the shit they gotta deal with? Hell nah. Gotham is awful.
Hey,
like the
always
hood is
something to
bad.
do.
Like
always something going on.
yeah, like maybe because like black people in the hood is like that's like a common thing. Like oh, but Gotham is different. Like it's like
Dark as hell.
yeah,
too.
dark. It's raining all the time.
Yep.
I ain't got time for that shit. Hell nah. Like I'm not.
There it is.
What the fuck is going on? How did we get there today? I don't know how we got there today. Fuck it, let's end it. Let's transition to the games.
God.
I'm Nick. You want to play a game in the podcast?
Yeah, let's get a game.
We're gonna do one game for y'all in the podcast. If you made it this far, thank you, bro.
We talked about Batman, so here we go. Speak when you hear a better Batman villain than Bane. Mr. Freeze. Two-Face. Riddler.
I like Riddler. Riddler was kind of like he had that nigga on the swivel. His head was on the swivel. I like Riddler. I really
Riddler
do.
is underrated.
For sure, I like Riddler.
Riddler's underrated. Catwoman. Poison Ivy. One of the great shows of last year, especially in my opinion, Penguin.
No.
And last but not least, Joker.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'll take Joker over Bane. I low key almost took Mr. Freeze, but something about it, I was just like, nah, I'm straight.
And Joker come with Harley Quinn too. It's kind of hard.
Oh yeah, that's cheating, but yeah,
kinda
that's kind of
hard.
hard. That's for sure. That's hard.
Let us know who's your favorite Batman villain other than Joker.
Yeah, I'm Nick.
And I'm Lawrence. And we're transitioning out of here.